The Great Wall of China, one of the world's most famous landmarks, it's also one of the world's biggest mysteries. Stretching over 13,000 miles, it has stood the test of time for thousands of years. But what secrets lie within its ancient stones? Hi, everyone. Here, today we're going to explore the shocking truth about the Great Wall of China. Let's get into it. One of the many mysteries surrounding the Great Wall is how it was built so long ago. It was constructed over 2,000 years ago. That's hard to imagine. For such an impressive feat of engineering to have been completed all those years ago is truly amazing. Even today, we don't know exactly how they did it. There are many theories out there, but no one knows for sure how these massive blocks of stone were moved and put in place. We also don't know how they managed to get them up so high or keep them standing for so long. Despite all the mystery, we do know that hundreds of millions of people died during the construction of the wall. Yes, you heard that right, millions. The Great Wall is littered with the bodies of men, women and children who died while working on the project. Some died from exhaustion or starvation. Others were put to death for not working hard enough. And still, others simply died under the weight of the stones that they were hauling up to the top of the wall. It's estimated that 180,000 people died each year during the construction of the Great Wall. Can you imagine? That's almost double the population of London. Many believe that the ghosts of those who died on the wall are still trapped inside its ancient stones. According to legend, when a worker died, they would be buried inside the wall with all of their possessions. This was done so that their souls would not be able to wander the earth and cause harm. However, some believe that the souls are still trapped inside the wall and are looking for a way out. Others say that they can hear the whispers of the dead on windy nights or see apparitions walking along the battlements. Whether these stories are true or not, they make for some interesting tales. One story tells of a young woman who fell in love with a soldier stationed at the wall. They planned to escape together, but before they could make their move, the soldier was killed in action. The heartbroken woman then threw herself off the wall to be with her lover. Some say that her ghost can still be seen wandering the ramparts looking for her lost love. Another story tells of a group of treasure hunters who discovered a secret tunnel inside the wall. The tunnel led to a chamber filled with gold and jewels. But as soon as they stepped foot inside, the entrance collapsed and they were trapped forever. Their greedy souls are said to still be searching for a way out so that they can claim their fortune. These stories may seem far-fetched, but they're all part of the legend of the Great Wall. People have been fascinated by the wall for centuries, and there are countless stories, both real and imagined, about its construction and the people who worked on it. These stories help us remember the human cost of such an impressive feat of engineering. Behind every great achievement, there is always a story of sacrifice. Now let's move on to another. You might not have known this, but sticky rice was used as mortar in the construction of the Great Wall of China. You heard me right. Instead of cement, sand, and gravel, the ancient builders used a mixture of sticky rice, sawdust, and water. This may sound strange to us today, but it made a lot of sense to the ancient Chinese. Rice was a staple food for the Chinese people, and it was readily available. Sawdust was also easy to come by since wood was used extensively in construction. And water, of course, is everywhere in China. The sticky rice mortar was applied to the stones in much the same way that cement is used today. It was mixed in a large trough and then spread between the stones using a trowel. The mortar had to be applied evenly in order to create a strong bond between the stones. Once the mortar had dried, it created a thick layer over the wall. This helped to stabilize the structure and make it more resistant to erosion. Sticky rice mortar was also used in other types of construction projects in China, such as the construction of pagodas and temples. It wasn't just the Chinese who used this type of mortar. Other cultures around the world have also used rice-based mortar. For example, in Thailand, a mixture of rice paper and lime was used to bind bricks together. In Japan, a mixture of rice, flour, and water was used as a plastering material. And in Korea, a mixture of glutinous rice and Korean chili powder was used as a mortar. No matter what culture you're talking about, these rice-based mortar were extremely durable and long-lasting. In fact, some of the ancient buildings that were constructed using this type of mortar are still standing today. So next time you take a bite of sticky rice, just remember that it may have played a role in the construction of one of the world's most impressive landmarks. Okay, now I want to talk to you about another mystery surrounding the Great Wall. Rumors abound of secret tunnels hidden beneath the wall. Legend has it that these tunnels were used by the emperor's elite soldiers to sneak around the wall and attack their enemies. Some say the tunnels were also used to transport goods and supplies. While there is no evidence that these tunnels actually exist, it's not outside the realm of possibility. After all, the Great Wall was built over a period of centuries and by many different people. It's possible that some of the builders incorporated secret passageways into their designs. Archaeologists have found some evidence that suggests that there may be tunnels beneath the Great Wall. For example, in 2009, they discovered a series of underground chambers near the city of Beijing. The chambers were filled with artifacts from the Ming Dynasty, which makes it likely that they were used for storage purposes. However, some believe that they may have been part of a larger network of tunnels used for smuggling or espionage. In 2014, a man was exploring the Great Wall when he stumbled upon a strange opening. He climbed through the opening and found himself in a dark and narrow tunnel. He managed to crawl his way through the tunnel and emerged on the other side of the wall. He claimed that the tunnel was about 2 meters wide and 3 meters high, and that it went on for several hundred meters. While this story seems too unbelievable to be true, there are locals who claim to have seen similar tunnels. Some say that the tunnels can be accessed through certain watchtowers or hidden doorways in the wall. Others say that they can only be seen at night when the mist is heavy. Whether these stories are true or not, they add to the mystique of the Great Wall. There are also rumors of a lost chamber somewhere along the wall that contains the key to untold riches. Legend has it that the chamber is filled with gold and jewels beyond compare, but the exact location of the chamber is unknown. Some say it's hidden in plain sight, while others believe it was lost forever when the wall was damaged over the years. The stories of secret tunnels and the lost chamber may seem like nothing more than fantasy, but they're all part of what makes the Great Wall so fascinating. Who knows what secrets lie hidden beneath its ancient stones? You might be wondering if there's anything else we don't know about the Great Wall, and the answer is yes. There's actually quite a bit. For example, many parts of the wall have never been explored by archaeologists. This is due to a number of factors, including the sheer size of the wall and the fact that much of it is in ruins. Additionally, the Chinese government has restricted access to certain parts of the wall in order to protect it from further damage. Despite these restrictions, archaeologists have been able to piece together a lot of information about the Great Wall. They've learned that it wasn't just one wall, but rather a series of walls built over a period of centuries. They've also uncovered evidence that the wall was constantly being repaired and renovated. In fact, the Great Wall is still being repaired today. The Chinese government has invested heavily in preserving this important landmark, and for good reason. The Great Wall is one of China's most important symbols, and it's just also a major tourist attraction. So while there are still many things that we don't know about the Great Wall, we're learning new things all the time. Before we go, I want to ask you a question. What do you think is hidden inside the Great Wall? Do you believe that there are secret tunnels or lost chambers? Or maybe you think that the wall is haunted by the ghosts of those who died during its construction. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And before you go, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing mysteries. Also, share this video with a friend who loves history and secrets. Thanks for watching. See you next time.